All trains have a starting point and an end stop. When they reach the last stop, they return to their starting point. However, this is no longer the case for some trains. Because sometimes the last call is made to the trains and they are abandoned to nature and time. Today we will talk about incredible trains that have been abandoned for various reasons. If you like the video, you can press the like button and subscribe to be notified of new videos. Let's get started. Number 1. Russia Perm Territory. In the Perm region of Russia, which fascinates everyone with its nature and scenery, there is an unnatural detail in contrast with nature. This detail is an abandoned steam train among lush forests. The train, which was used to carry coal in the Second World War, was abandoned to its own fate when the war was over. The train has become integrated with nature and rusted at the same time over the years. Recently, part of the abandoned train was renovated and taken to a museum. The rest of the train, on the other hand, continues to rust in the trees and gradually integrates with nature. Number 2. Ahilkelek, Georgia. Some trains are abandoned because they now need to be retired. The wagons of these abandoned trains are reused in various ways. To give an example, we can give this extraordinary bridge in Georgia. A bridge was built from a train car in Ahilkelek, Georgia. Apart from that, the people of the region used to use small and large wagons as houses and shops after the cancellation of the train lines here. However, this train car, which was turned into a bridge, was definitely a rare example. Is not it? Number 3. Eurostar Train, France. Trains that have been left to their fate and decay are not just old trains. At the same time, high-speed trains can be left to rot. Just like this train in France called the Eurostar. The high-speed train that once carried passengers between Paris and London now has broken windows and graffiti on the luggage racks above and outside the seats. It is a matter of great curiosity why the train was not given to the Railway Museum. The restaurant car, which once served buttery croissants and cups of coffee, now resembles scenes from a horror movie. The abandoned Eurostar train consists of 13 wagons, 2 of which are restaurants. In short, the final state of the abandoned high-speed train will astonish those who see it. Number 4. Orient Express. Next up is the Orient Express, one of the most luxurious trains in the world, which operated between Paris and Istanbul between 1883 and 1977. Unfortunately, the end of this luxury train was not different from the others. Respectable people of the period boarded the Orient Express, which started its voyages in 1883. During the First World War, which lasted 4 years, the Orient Express could not be operated and the train remained at the station. The final version of this luxury train, which was not used again after the war, surprises those who see it. Because it's hard to believe that the rusting and worn-out train was once the most luxurious train in the world, isn't it? Number 5. Benny Railplane. This time, not only the train, but also the ideas and plans were left to their fate. Originally the Benny Railplane, invented by George Benny, was a form of rail transport that moved along an overhead track with a propeller track. Railplane, which is thought to be a faster and more effective mode of transportation than other classical trains, unfortunately has not been fully implemented. This is because Benny did not receive the financial support he needed to develop this revolutionary transportation system. As a result, the prototype railplane was left to rot in a field until it was sold to a scrap dealer in 1956. Number 6. Jet engine train. Among the experiments for high-speed rail transport in the late 1960s and early 1970s, one of the most interesting ideas was this jet-powered train developed by Soviet engineers. For high-speed train research, only a finger-sized jet train was produced. The target speed of the Soviet jet train was 360 km per hour. In trials, it reached a record speed of 250 km on the standard Soviet rail line, which was enough for the time. However, the project was later discontinued due to the fact that jet engines consume too much fuel compared to engines in jet airplanes. After the research was terminated, the trains were left to rot on their own accord. It was even thought that the last example of these trains was the road. But this last jet-powered train was recently found abandoned at the Kalininsky plant. Number 7. Abandoned train Bryce Veltien. Something that you don't see every day is an abandoned train. Think of it as a ghost train tour at this point, as it was to be an excursion train until the company went bankrupt around 2010 and was officially abandoned in place in 2020. The train has seen better days as vandals have taken their toll on the piece of history. The train is located behind what was once a thriving coal mines washer plant. It is located at 7666 New River Highway, Bryce Veltien, or about 5 miles past Brushy Mountain State Bend. To say it is a curvy road is an understatement. New River Highway is also known at TN 116, which is accessed off of US 62 just south of Wartburg. Number 8. Asia Express abandoned train carriage. Hangzhou has recently become popular because of this train carriage. This train carriage was the earliest Japanese train, named Asia Minor. Later, because of unknown reasons, it slept here quietly and was abandoned. Many people like to call them derelict Asia. Recommended reason: the train car is named after the railway enthusiasts found it very similar to the Asia train that was operating in the Northeast area in 1934. It is very suitable for photography, and not only attracts many photographers and railway enthusiasts, but even the crews are filming here. Dear viewers, these are the information we have prepared about the most incredible abandoned train. If you like the video, press the like button and don't forget to subscribe to be notified of new videos. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.